Hello, Aluxers. This is a special series we're doing here on Alux, where every day we showcase the life and story of some of the most important figures in rap music. Today we're looking at 15 Things You Didn't Know About Kendrick Lamar. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello, Aluxers. Today we're talking about the singer and rapper Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is an American-born rapper, singer, and producer. This 31-year-old man from Compton has enjoyed a career dating back all the way to 2004. He's received 12 Grammy Awards and has even received the Pulitzer Award for music. He's put out 4 solo albums, some of which have reached the top of the Billboard 100 charts. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. But that's enough with the intro. Let's dive in and get a closer look at this rapper with the 15 things you didn't know about Kendrick Lamar. Number 1. He grew up on welfare and lived in Section 8 housing in Compton. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth didn't have it easy growing up. His parents moved to Compton from Chicago before he was born. His dad, Kenny Duckworth, was a well-known member of the gangster Disciples. His mom named him after her favorite band, The Temptations. One of their songwriters was named Eddie Kendricks. Kendrick Lamar grew up in Compton, living in subsidized Section 8 housing, and his family was on welfare. He attended public school in Compton and managed to maintain straight A's as a student. Number 2. He's the only non-classical or jazz musician to receive the Pulitzer Award for music. Early in his career, Lamar put out songs with other artists. He did a lot of collaborative music projects. He had several solo albums but didn't reach acclaim until well into his career. Since then, he's been branded as the new king of hip-hop. His music has been critically acclaimed and is so good that he actually was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for Music in 2018 for his album titled Damn. He's the first non-classic or jazz musician to ever be awarded this high honor. Number 3. Kendrick Lamar served as an opening act for the rapper The Game before he found his own success. Throughout 2006 and 2007, he appeared with other up-and-coming West Coast rappers such as J-Rock and Ya Boy as opening acts, as well as for famed rapper The Game. A year later, he collaborated with Ya Boy on music backed by Warner Brothers and produced by Lil Wayne. That same year, Lamar hijacked a performance at a rap battle and finally gained the recognition that would launch his career as a rapper. Number 4. His mixtape in 2010 got the attention of Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. All through 2010, Lamar continued to tour with J-Rock and Tech N9ne, playing on the independent Grind tour. He also put out 2 songs in one day under Top Dog Records. These songs caught the attention of influential rappers Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, who decided this kid was good enough to sign to their label. He was signed to Aftermath Entertainment in 2010 and was then profiled as an up-and-coming rapper in Complex magazine. Number 5. Kendrick Lamar's net worth is $45 million. For the first 10 years of his career, Kendrick Lamar seemed to trail on the coattails of other lesser-known rappers. Once he was signed to a record deal, he put out 4 quick albums in succession and made a real name for himself. In the last several years, he's amassed a net worth of over $45 million and is said to be one of the richest rappers in history. Number 6. Kendrick Lamar had a stutter as a child. Anyone close to the rapper knows that he's a very quiet and private person. He was never known as one to speak out. He attributes this to having a stutter as a child. He said he would get so frustrated with his speech impediment that the only outlet he had was music. He said he would pour his brain into writing lyrics because when he wrote, nobody knew he had a stutter. He did finally overcome the stutter as evidenced by his amazing performance skills today, but he says he's thankful he went through it as a child because who knows where he would be otherwise. Number 7. In 2017, the rapper corrected a white woman who used the N-word on stage with him. A lot of Kendrick Lamar's music contains some very explicit language, so at a concert in 2017, when he invited a white girl to rap on stage with him, Lamar was outraged when she used the word herself. She was just singing along with the music. He said that white people just don't get it, adding that black people can use the word, but white people need to bleep it out. But a lot of people criticized Lamar since the girl was only singing along with him when she used the word. Number 8. Kendrick Lamar is refusing to perform at the 2019 Grammy Awards. Over the years, the Grammys have been criticized for being sexist and racist. Although they've tried to make up for this by expanding their categories of what they consider black music, a lot of hip-hop performers and rappers want nothing to do with the show. This year, Kendrick Lamar, along with Childish Gambino and Drake, have refused to take part in the show, despite the fact they are the most nominated singers of the year. They were asked to perform but have refused. They won't even be attending the show and don't intend to accept any awards offered to them. Number 9. Kendrick Lamar is one of the shortest rappers in history. A lot of people look bigger on stage, and Kendrick Lamar hopes this is the case for him. He's one of the shortest rappers of all time, standing just 5 feet 6 inches tall. There really aren't any other hip-hop artists or rappers who are anywhere near this short, but he's in good company. One of our most popular comics today is even shorter than him. Kevin Hart is very short, but he's good-natured about it. His talent definitely more than makes up for his lack of stature. Number 10. He refuses to waste his money on fancy cars and mansions. One of the first things most rappers and hip-hop artists do when they get their first big check is buy a fancy car and a huge mansion. Kendrick Lamar says he'll not be one of these people. He said, "Why work hard for your big break if you're just going to throw your money away?" He wisely bought his first house in California for just over $500,000. He intends to spend his money wisely so that his fortune isn't gone by the time he's 40. Although he'd have to go on quite a spending spree to blow through his $45 million net worth. Number 11. He does not want to work on a new album. Kendrick Lamar, true to his nature, does not like to do interviews. However, he did a rare interview with an LA reporter this past December, where he confirmed he would not be working on a new album. He said he just doesn't feel it right now. For someone who put out 4 albums over the span of 4 years, this is rather surprising. And he says he's making this decision even though he knows it will disappoint his fans. People have been anxiously waiting for his new album for almost 2 years. Number 12. Lamar has been nominated for 8 Grammys this year. Despite not wanting to attend the award show, it didn't stop anyone from nominating Kendrick Lamar for 8 Grammys this year. He leads the pack over fellow rappers Drake and Childish Gambino. He was really pushed to the forefront this past year since he wrote the music for the hit movie Black Panther. This will be the 4th year in a row that Lamar has been nominated for the Album of the Year. A lot of people expect him to win this year after the Grammys got a lot of heat for letting famed rapper Jay-Z walk away empty-handed last year. Number 13. Lamar's hit song Humble is the highest charting single ever. A lot of songs have debuted pretty high on the charts, but none have charted so high as Kendrick Lamar's single entitled Humble. It debuted at number 2 in 2017, surpassing stars such as Eminem and Rihanna, who reached number 3 in years past. The video for the song has also been one of the most streamed videos of all time, with over 50 million early in its release. The single did so well that people actually asked if they could pre-order his full album. Kendrick Lamar did make the album available online for pre-ordering, and it essentially sold out even well before the release date. Number 14. He has an alter ego named Kung Fu Kenny. On his newest album called Damn, Lamar introduces us to his alter ego Kung Fu Kenny. He bases this alter ego on Don Cheadle's character in the movie Rush Hour 2. In the movie, Cheadle plays a Chinese restaurant owner who also happens to be a martial arts master. Cheadle, who's actually friends with Lamar, didn't even make the connection until he saw a short video Lamar put out called The Damned Legend of Kung Fu Kenny. Number 15. Kendrick Lamar went to the same high school as his idol, Dr. Dre. Not only is Kendrick Lamar a huge fan of Dr. Dre, but this is the man who unofficially scouted Lamar and helped him to start his career. Both grew up in Compton and attended the neighborhood Centennial High School. Now, they're not sure how Dr. Dre did in school, but we know that Lamar managed to score straight A's all through high school. It's ironic that both men have made it to the hip-hop industry. What other schools can boast students like these two stars? Well, Aluxers, that's a wrap on Kendrick Lamar. But before you go, we're curious. Do you think Kendrick Lamar should attend the Grammys? Post your answer in the comments below. And of course, for sticking with us all the way to the end, here's a bonus. Number 16. Kendrick Lamar was on the set of Tupac's video for the song California Love. Kendrick Lamar makes no doubts about his love for Tupac Shakur. He said he was inspired to become a rapper as a teenager when he got onto the set for the video of the rapper's hit song California Love. For this song, Tupac and Dr. Dre collaborated and produced a video in the Compton section. This is where Lamar grew up. He was just an extra on the set, but said it was like a dream come true. Who knew that 20 years later, he would be a successful rapper following in the footsteps of his two idols? Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. Thank you for being an Aluxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.